Hi, I'm Benny Stéphane. I'm 31, manager of Clashproduction. I live in France, 1 hour and a half near from the Nürburgring. I studied cinema at university in 1999 in Metz. Then I moved to Paris to learn how to be a first assistant director, which was a waste of time as I started working on movie sets. I've worked with Bertrand Tavernier, Luc Besson. I've even made the actor for Peter Greenaway. I've done all the jobs possible on a movie set, and I started at this period filming short movies. Then I left Paris to work for Porsche during 2 years. Between 2002 and 2004, I used to film my friends on a racetrack, and they found the result pretty cool. So I decided to do it more seriously and to create Clashproduction at the end of 2004. At this period, I used to watch all IMV Films video, the Sterling Brothers I-Octane DVDs, and of course the movie Le Mans. I haven't a motorsport that I prefer, but there is moments that I prefer for each kind of motorsport. For drag racing, I always like to be on the start line during the warm-up of the tires. For time attack, that moment just before the super battle final, I like to catch the concentration in the eyes of the pilot. And for drifting, I like to be placed in the fastest corner with all the smoke. But what I prefer the most is during the 24 hours of the Nürburgring in the night at Brünchen. That's incredible. I used to drive as an amateur driver since 10 years now. I started driving on the Nordschleife in 1999 with the Lancia Delta Integral till 2004. Then I passed to BMW M3 E30. And after that I made a pause to concentrate my effort for Clashproduction until this summer. I met Murat Hassan from the Drift Monkey team in Norway, and he asked me, how could you film motorsport without being a driver yourself? And 3 weeks after, I drove M3 E30 6 on the Nordschleife. We started filming in Germany, then in Belgium, and after that in France. We filmed a lot in UK, maybe during 3 years. Then we went to USA and in Japan 3 times, in Australia, and this year we discovered Norway, Italy. It was a lot of fun during the last 5 years. I would like to film again in USA, the Japan scene, and of course I have to go back in Norway. The 2006 Jap Show drag racing video has passed the 2 million views, and the 2008 EDC Silverstone drift video is close to 2 million views, I think, and the Roger Clark Motorsports from the Time Attack series in UK is close to 1 million views, I think. The drift scene is really huge in Europe, specifically in UK and in Ireland, where you have the EDC Championship, the Pro Drift Series, the GDM All-Stars, the British Drift Championship, just for the UK and Ireland. In Germany you have the International Drift Series, in France you have the Drift Challenge, in Netherlands the Odyssey, in Norway the Power Drift Series, and the King of Europe series, of course. I started doing skateboarding around 15 in Versailles, then I passed quickly to aggressive roller, doing freestyle thing in skate park till the age of 21. Then I had a bad accident, and after that it was impossible for me to ride again. So I started driving cars on racetrack. But I really appreciate this world, and specifically the Z-Boys, you know, Stacy Peralta, Tony Alva and J. Adams. I have a big respect for these guys. Clashproduction is a team of 4 friends. We start driving on racetrack together, and now we film motorsport. There is my brother, Julian, who is in charge of all the graphic design of Clashproduction. He's in the story from the beginning, and he's also a great photographer. You have Joe, my best camera operator for the drift and Tamadak event. He has this great feeling to have the best shots on the track. And finally there is Olivier, who is the inboard cam specialist and the fastest guy to install an inboard cam in your car. And with this guy I can film everywhere in the world. Try to find your own style is very important, whatever the material you have. Make your movie, have fun, and don't take this job too seriously. Autostream, speed hunters, motorhome events, and drift works. Drag racing, time attack, and drifting, but I like very much endurance racing. I like very much your website because you cover all kinds of motorsports that I like very much, like drifting, drag racing, time attack. And you seem to be involved in this motorsport, which makes your post very more interesting to read.